breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page lies, it's about to begin. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells your friend, Mike, he's your man. And he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here at Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation Pride.
What's up? Good morning. We are live, barely for Hunter. Good morning. Hey, Oldsmar here. We are ready to rock and roll. This is our daily brew. Good morning, Coneheads. I'm trying to find my YouTube chat. It disappeared on me here. I got to find it. It is right here. Boom. All right. Back. Now I can see everybody. So good morning. Guess what? It is Taco Tuesday. Softball Tuesday for us. We do the taco thing on Wednesday now. So it's Taco Wednesday at the Boylan House, just for 4 more weeks of fall ball. What's up, Eric down south? What's up, Elisa? Good morning, Harold from Idaho. 38 degrees. Oh my God. What's up, Tiki? What's up, Nancy? Jim Parker. What's up, Lisa? Weekend looks good, Lisa. I don't know. They said that last weekend too, but we definitely got a cold front coming. This weekend looks nice. Good morning, you two over there. Vivian, what's up, Keith? John Ferguson, our dude from Cayman Islands. What's up, Jennifer? Dale, hey, Dale. Captain Kindberg. Vicky. What's up, Michelle Haim? How's it going? We are a rockin' little weather group here on the internet, now streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. Soon to be Instagram, maybe, and Twitter. They're working on doing more stuff over there, too. So the sellout says trees are already down in Cape Cod. I believe it. It's going to be a nasty day. We're going to talk all about that. A little bit of tropics to talk about. A little bit. Not really. Not really. Tropics are slowly winding down. Mirtha, good morning. He's the littlest thing ever, man. I swear to God, this dog is so little. It's like, how did we ended up with the smallest Frenchie on the planet? He's only like 9 pounds. And he's almost 2 years old now. He's over a year and a half old. He's not getting any bigger. Just look at that little face right there. Look at that. Look at that little face. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. Oh, man. So we got Halloween coming up. We're excited about that here at the Boylan House. We got the Andy talk Cape Cod. Hey, good to see you, man. Cape Cod getting windy. You guys are going to have hurricane force winds. It's a nor'easter. All the locals are telling me quit hyping it up. I'm just presenting the facts. But we do have a state of emergency for parts of New Jersey, New York because of the rains coming. Hey, Richard Cummins. Yeah, Kyle Larson is the man. Look at this. I got a new Celsius grape flavor too, by the way. This one's pretty good. One of our hurricane supply kits came with a variety pack and it had grape in it. I like it. Greg Montgomery, are you watching? Grape? Can't be bad, man. Oh, let's see. Mitchell's got... Oh, man. Well, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Glad you're tuning in. Everybody say hey to Mitchell. Mitchell Bayer. Richard has a 20-foot pumpkin in the yard. Well, you need to unplug it. Thank you, Vicky. Yep. That's all for Sarah. Thank you, John Ferguson. Yeah, trust me, Sarah. What are you looking at? I think he smells the grape. Sarah is looks forward to Halloween all year long. Every time we pass underneath the attic, she goes, "Spiders in the attic." I'm like, "Yep, they're coming out soon." What are you looking at? All right, so big thanks to our buddies at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Didn't hear last week. I got to meet all the big dogs down there. They're great people. My buddy Sean and all the big management guys got to say hi. Really appreciate their support. They have a lot of fun with Halloween too. Come in for Spell and Spirits. It's their marketing geniuses too, man. They got that marquee up somewhere across the state. So big thanks to our buddies there at ABC. We love them to death. Yeah, it's a little bit of weather to talk about. Let's put the radar on up here real quick while we chit chat a little bit more. That's live radar from the Northeast. We have some rain worries for New Jersey northward. This rain's going to back around and throughout the day today. So pretty nasty day going downhill today through the night. Should be long gone by tomorrow at least, but overnight could be very windy across portions of the Northeast, especially Massachusetts eastward. Oh man, Richard says 300 trick-or-treaters. Hey Greg, morning buddy. What's up, Mirtha? What's up, Pam Ann? Oh, Louis a man. Louis got all excited. Emily gave him baths. I got their collars on this morning. He got so excited. I think he feels naked without his collar on. When I got the collar out, man, he was like Mr. Hyper. He was like, "Yeah, I get my collar back." You say goodbye to everybody. You say bye-bye, everybody. Hey, Robert Williams. Yes, it's going to be very nasty in Boston. Oh, now I got hair on. I should have wore yesterday's shirt before I got my Brady shirt on, by the way. I'm not a bandwagon jumper. Trust me. Yeah, Thursday. Robert, yeah, Boston's gonna be a nightmare. I think this is sneaky, man. I think the winds are gonna catch a lot of people off guard tonight. We've been talking a lot about it. This is live look at radar, and not to stretch fast forward, but remember yesterday we were talking about this. I was very shocked that there was very little chitter chatter about Thursday, but indeed, look, we did get that for Thursday. So this continues in our neck of the woods on Thursday morning. And slight, usually, pretty good chance for storms, possible tornado. And that extends all the way up the East Coast a little bit. So as our cold front pushes through on Wednesday, it's going to keep on trucking southward. And we could have Thursday early afternoon thunderstorms to be watching for on Thursday. So that's something. First real cold front of the season. Meg, we took your guy. Oh, hey, Kitty Judge, what's up? Sunset Harbor, Portland, Maine. Mark, you're going to get a little more action into the weekend. Not sure it's going to have any more strength for serious storms, but you could have rains lingering close to Halloween, but probably just Saturday. Thank you, Stephanie Stearns. It looks like all of Florida is going to get a taste of this one. All right, so tropics, let's talk about that real quick. Could be our last spaghetti models of the season. So we cannot ignore spaghetti. So there you go. Look at that. These are spaghetti models. This is Invest 94 out in the Atlantic. Hey, Pamela, I don't know. Oh, I do know. Sarah's going to be... Where'd she take it? What is this in here, by the way? I got something in the mail. I keep neglecting to open this thing. I'm just going to do it right now because I forget what the heck I ordered. Oh, Halloween stuff. Now I'm glad I ordered it. Now, see, never go to Amazon when you're drinking. So I ordered some black light cats for the yard. Oh, God. This box has been sitting here for like 3 days. I thought I had her costume. Anyway, Sarah's going to be a scary clown, and she's got all the clown stuff to go with it. So, and of course Emily's 15, so she's you know, whether or not she decides to wear anything or not. So. All right, so this is Invest 94. This is our system right here. I did update the website here. Weathernerds.org has some highlighted looks. You can kind of see it spinning. Look, got a little circulation. Got a little definite spinach there. We might have satellite now with visible satellite now that the daylight is out. There you go. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. See that? A little bit of spinach. A little bit of spinach. Tightening up a little bit. This is Long Island. Now this thing's going to do a weird little loop-de-doop. It's going to kind of go in and maybe do that. So it is going to get a little closer today as it wraps around. But we got some convection firing this morning with sunlight and trying to get a little rotation. Now the NHC has it at 50% chance we could see Wanda. This is what they say about it. So we do have an Invest 94. It is 50% and non-tropical low pressure system. Could have brief chance of limited subtropical characteristics. So it's got a little window. It's over some warmer waters, it says, over the central Atlantic. Could see Wanda. Could be a fish named Wanda. There's a movie called A Fish Named Wanda. I knew it, never seen it, but there is a fish named Wanda. This could be a fish, meaning, I hate calling fish storms, but tropical people will respect it. Mitchell Bayer, you're excited about a cold Halloween. Man, I am too. I cannot tell you how many times we put the fire pit out on Halloween night, and it is freaking sweating. I'm out there like sweating. Crazy sweating. I have to change clothes putting out a fire pit because I'm hell-bent to have a fire pit on Halloween. And I bet you the last 5 out of 7 years it's been freaking 80s, and I still have that dang fire pit. This year it's going to be nice. Finally. All right, so anyway, 50% chance. All right, so we got spaghetti models. Here's Tropical Tidbits. Got his page rocking and rolling. Here's that little loop-de-doop. Loop-de-doop. Little drinky-drinky. These are your GFS ensembles. But, hey, look, man, 982. I'm telling you, it's going to be a deep, low-pressure system. Hunter is playing with Louie. Doing the nasty stuff. We might have to get Hunter chopped. I don't know. Joel says something's fishy about this storm. But hey, there we go. Little loop-de-doop. All right, so let's digest all that. So this is the only thing tropical. We really don't have anything else really cooking. You know, that Caribbean spot, I don't know. I've looked again heavily today. And, you know, we could have a little bit of this front that's coming down tomorrow and Thursday. And Friday, a little piece of that front can hang around the Caribbean, maybe try to spin up. The models have it crossing through Central America and possibly being another Pacific storm. So other than Josh Morganman, he'll be chasing it. We'll see. All right, so there you go. Spaghetti models. Invest 94. All right, so all that's updated. The app's updated. So you can play around with that. We'll see what that does. All right. So let's look at some more stuff. Let's look at the spinach map. Definitely got tight winds, tight clustering of winds developing here off of the East Coast. Here's your surface winds spinning around. We got another little front coming in. We got a bunch of little spinners out there. But the main spin, here's Long Island. Main spin is rocking and rolling right here. Lots of wind. Even 700 trying to get organized. Lots of wind. Big, broad low pressure system. Look at that. Big old nor'easter. So that's that. Let's see. The water vapor loop always looks cool. We might have to zoom into it though. So let's get into the northeast here and take a look at the current water vapor loop. De-doop-de-doopy. Water vapor is always good to see because you can really get an idea of what's happening. And there you go. So there's that. A little bit of dry air coming down. Everything's wrapping around, doing that wrap around. There's a big convection here near the center. So all this moisture is unfortunately going to curve back around through New Jersey later, possibly. So this whole general area right here, you're going to really be watching today. We got flood chances up today. Slight chance, but there you go. You know, flood risk is up. They've already reported a couple inches an hour falling in New Jersey, in eastern Pennsylvania, and lower New York this morning. So that's happening there. It's going to be long gone by tomorrow. And then we got to worry about the front coming down. That's Weather Prediction Center. Here's a good graphic. This is a live look at our sandwich IR showing what's going on. So, you know, first true nor'easter of the season, even though there's no snow attached. And first real cold front coming down to Florida. So that's right, Jeff. Two low pressures fighting, and they're kind of merging into one. You know, we saw that yesterday. It's fascinating if you look at the surface charts. Here it is. So current surface chart shows the two low pressure systems, and basically it'll kind of become one. So yeah, two low pressure systems. Not a lot of storm chances with this though. That's the good news. Storm Prediction Center today, look at that, almost nothing. So the good news is, other than wind and waves, we're not looking at possible, you know, thunderstorms, and the water's cold up there. So, hey Stephen, yeah, well let's look at Outer Banks. Well, the Outer Banks more Thursday with our cold front. You guys are right on the edge of this potential for some severe storms on Thursday because we have this secondary cold front coming down that's going to bring in that cool Halloween air. And again, there's your current radar happening. Future radar. This ought to be interesting. We'll take a look at that. Look at some estimates here for some winds. Hunter is hugging Louie on the wrong side. Holy cow, Mark, you got flooded up there. I told you, man. Man, did they report it up there? Did they tell everybody it was coming? Hunter, knock it off. Then he just looks at me. He knows he's in trouble. All right, let's take a look at some estimated radar. What's coming for the rest of the day. So here is yeah, you're gonna get pounded a second time. So you can see it. All right. So the rains right now are pulling up north of New Jersey. They're kind of pulling more northeast. But look what happens. The heavy rain from Massachusetts throughout the day. This is 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon. But then look what happens. This thing wraps back around, and overnight we're going to see more rains come back south again, back to New York, into New Jersey, into eastern Pennsylvania again tomorrow. This is leading into tomorrow early, maybe before daybreak. And then it pulls on out of here. This is tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. So you got another round of rains coming. If you got a lot of rain this morning, it's probably going to wrap back around and get you again. As our system spins around like a whip, man. Backside. Smack. Smack. Let's look at these. Yeah, you can have another round later tonight. But it looks like the heaviest might have already passed. But definitely northward into Long Island, northward throughout the day. So this is rains through 7 a.m. tomorrow. This is what's left to come. through 7 a.m. tomorrow. So we could still have pretty good rain amounts, 5 inches possibly across Long Island northward. So this thing sets up some rain train, and that's why we have some flood risks up. So this is rainfall until tomorrow morning. And that is just one map. We can look at the latest Euro map showing, well, this is going to accumulate. Unfortunately, this was updated overnight, so but you get the idea. Same thing. So there's that. Winds. Let's take a look at winds real quick here on the windy map, and then we'll start looking ahead in time. And we'll refresh here real quick. There we go. We're streaming live on YouTube. All right, so your wind map is looking like this. Here is the current low pressure spinning away. We got winds from the good news for the Outer Banks. A lot of people asking about the East Coast because the system's to your north. A lot of the winds are coming in off over land, so you're not really getting pounded as bad as you would if this system was to our south. But again, as we go out throughout the day today, this little low pressure system is going to end up spinning back around and kind of merging with the other one, and we're going to have a really intense overnight hours with wind. Here is 3 a.m. tonight. This is wind gust. But man, look at that. Boston, winds from the north. That's some pretty hefty winds rolling into Massachusetts there. So we could get some wind gusts, close to hurricane force gusts, I'm telling you. 64 knots. Anything light blue is 60 plus knots. So I know we got a lot of folks living out here in eastern Massachusetts and New Hampshire area. It's going to get, that's tonight, 3 a.m., man. Unplug those Halloween decorations. Batten down the hatches. This is tonight, 5 p.m. So things are going to really start to go downhill tonight. Look at that, 7 p.m. You got a very long sustained wind event here across man, there's going to be some pretty significant waves rolling in to Massachusetts area. No doubt. Cape Cod. That's today. That's leading into tonight. That's the Euro. GFS is real close to the same. 7 p.m. tonight. Big winds. Look at this sucker. Holy cow. We got crazy winds, man. Heading straight into Boston tonight. So it's going to be windy. You guys ever follow the Hillbilly Weatherman on Facebook? Look him up. The Hillbilly Weatherman. He says the F-bomb every other word. I don't know how he gets away with it. We said far less and have got in trouble. So there you go. Big stormy night for the Northeast as our low pressure pulls on out. Now, we had a gentleman from Maine asking, it looks like it's going to be gone. This secondary front that we've been watching, we're going to show you, could be impacted Maine area close to Saturday. Not as bad as this one. But there's Saturday, 4 p.m. This is your rain map. So we're going to have another round of rains Saturday overnight into Friday night into Saturday right here. This is Saturday, 3 a.m. Showed a lot of this yesterday. It's still on tap. So Saturday, the best chance of rain is still going to be in the Northeast, but it should be gone well in time for Halloween, which is at least nice. Nova Scotia going to get some rain out of this on Halloween, 5 p.m. Euro's a little faster. So this is Sunday. So Saturday, you're still going to have a pretty good chance for storms. This is going to be from that second system, the second cold front coming down. We have like back to back cold fronts coming. So that's that. All right, so let's rewind here. Let's look at what's coming. Let's look at long-range tropics real quick, and then we'll digest the big bad cold front and whether or not I get to go storm chasing Thursday, chasing squall lines. Harold says, "What's the rain totals out west?" Heck yeah, man, we can look at that. Let's do that right now. I got Hawaii weather too, by the way, if you want to see it. So down here, if you want to take a look, this is kind of small. I got it zoomed out. But here you go. NOAA rainfall totals. right above the temperature map. So if you click on this, now the dogs are sleeping. Hunter needs a cigarette. You know what I mean. Little guy's wore out. What's up, Billy Van? Robert Williams, we can look at 500 millibar for sure. How they negative tilt. That creates the storms. I usually look at that. Of course, it's not coming up. We can't look right now here. The NOAA map's down. All right. Well, anyway, we'll try it at the end. NOAA rainfall maps. All right. So hey, let's look at long range tropics, and then we're going to go right into that. We'll look at that 500 millibar. So long range tropics. All right. Long range, real quick. No models are showing it. Well, let's look at ensembles. But man, last year we had storm after storm after storm after storm. This year, things have just been like shut off. All right, so there's your, look at this 7-day. 7-day Euro, obviously showing Invest 94. A little bit of Caribbean. This is definitely leftover front from this week. A little bit of low pressure possibly forming down here. But look what happens. Shoots it straight across Central America. That's been the trend, man. So, maybe we got one lonely guy out of 51 doing something, and then he stops. So the Euro's saying nothing. Yesterday's 12Z Euro, a little bit of action down here, but nothing. So the Euro says Caribbean closed. All right, that's what it's saying. As far as any pulling northward, GFS. Take a look at that. We can look at SpaghettiOs. Everybody likes SpaghettiOs. Remember SpaghettiOs, man? God, I used to love SpaghettiOs. I can still taste SpaghettiOs. We had our favorite dinner last night in the whole wide world. Shish kebabs, man. I don't know what it is about burnt vegetables, but it is like the best. Onions, tomatoes, green peppers. Oh my God. Chicken, steak. We have leftovers today. I can't wait to eat them. Torcon, David, I don't know. That's more of a... I can't believe I bought more damn Halloween crap. Man, what are these things? These are blacklight cats. Oh, that's a big cat. Apparently they light up. I got a black light. These things are only like $9. I don't really spend a lot of money. Trust me. I'm an Amazon guy. Torcon is more of a Weather Channel thingy, so I'm not really too sure yet what they're showing. Bob says Josh needs an apartment. Yeah, I did see him post that. Buddy of mine that plays softball, Gary, told me that he did some late night Amazon shopping one time and got a notice the next morning that his delivery would be arriving on a semi truck. And he was like, oh my God. Well, apparently he clicked on an arcade machine, a real live sized arcade machine with no returns. It was a third party seller. So he ended up having a Galaga machine. That's some serious late night Amazon. I don't know what's worse, posting on Facebook late night or Amazon. I can get in more trouble with Facebook. We love Facebook. Anybody watching from Facebook? Message me, please, or Shelly. I got an issue. I need help. I need some inside help. Bad. I'll do anything. Oh, man. Hey, Tasha, good morning from Foxworth, Mississippi. You got some terrible weather. Yes, we're going to get into that. I promise. We're going to really get going on that. Pickle Juice says, you think we have time to go to SeaWorld Thursday? Oh, God, man. Man, I don't know. I don't think so. I'd be afraid of it. Time you got there, it'd probably start going downhill fast. Could be a quickie, though. Could be a fast-moving system. Donna, see you. Taco Tuesday. Red Tide pushed it. See, Sherry, I don't know if... Shelly says late night posting. I think the most epic late night post was when we were chasing Ada down at the Key West. And I was chasing the Bud Light can through the parking lot. What's up, Whitney? He wants to go to SeaWorld. I used to love SeaWorld was my favorite, by the way, because dog. Now he's chewing a bone. He's got the munchies now. He had his cigarette, now he's got the munchies. SeaWorld's great because you don't have lines. You can plan everything according to a schedule, and that is so great. Hey, well, I want to share this to you real quick. So anybody out there, you got to buy a magnetic battery charger. They got the little circle ones too, and they got this little guy. If you ever get your phone wet, Android especially, you know what I'm talking about. Just morning dew at Talladega made my phone charger not charge. It warns you, USB, what water. If you don't have a magnetic charger, you're screwed. I had to have mine on. Luckily, I had a hairdryer because I didn't have one of these in the camper. I have them at home. I got one here. Got one for my truck now. But I'm telling you, it's a lifesaver. If you don't have a magnetic battery charger, get one. They're only like $15. You get the circle one and this one. This is going in my truck. Very important, because I'm telling you, one day your little battery slot's going to be wet, and as your battery goes from 20% to 19%, you got like no time. It's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's like that dude on The Price is Right. Da-de-doody, da-de-doody, doody-doody. Anyway, back to weather. All right, so we've been watching this area now for a long time. And the last 2, 3, 4, 5 days, we've been showing signs of low pressure developing down here. And the storm or global tropics hazards map folk have been constantly showing that same general area here. Right here. Zoom in really close here. Oh man, now I'm really close. I lost my bot. I gotta go one level. Boop, there we go. Okay, but there we go. Where the heck is it? What part of the world am I on? Wrong side of the world. All right. So the global tropics hazards map has been showing this. I agree with this. The thing is, though, is we're going to get a flow. Let me close some windows here before I crash everything. It appears that whatever we get has been trending across Central America with very few popping north. So that's been the trend. Doesn't mean it can change. We watch for trends. Latest 6Z right here shows a little bit of low pressure and one lonely guy going north. So there's 1 out of 31 chance we got something coming. Still not going to stop watching it. See, look at this. Overnight, we got a big bad one right here. That's a big one. But there's 2 or 3 or 4, So, hey, it's enough to keep watching, right? A couple ensembles pulling north. There's a couple more. This is on the 00Z. So, hey, it ain't over 100% yet. 18Z had a couple. These are ensembles. These aren't main operational. But, hey, got 3 out of 31. So it ain't over yet. There's a few there. So, man, you would think a cold front would pull something up. I mean, historically speaking, this is the area to watch. So I'm not going to stop watching it. MJO is coming around to an enhanced stage. Green usually means that more favorable for storm development. So green is good for hurricanes. And this extends all the way into the end of the month, into early November. I think that's kind of why we're seeing bubbling skies all across the Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico right now, the enhanced passing of the MJO right now currently. Look what happens the first part of November. If this holds out, this could mean that the season is officially dead in the water. So you have that. We have, of course, like shows all the time, the ocean heat content still very, 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 very hot. The water hottest time of the year still, believe it or not. The water in the Caribbean is hotter now than it is any time of the year because the water takes time to develop or get hot. And, it's still closer to the equator than we are. So it's had a lot more time to sit and bubble, 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 bubble. Water's hot. Anomalies are slowly catching up. Still a little bit above normal. So, and we're in La Nina. So conditions are still somewhat favorable for development if anything were to try. But as far as everything being juicy, like I was talking about, yesterday we had, yesterday we had little bubble storms all day long come across the Gulf. A little bit of front right now coming through. So this is the initial front. We can see it here on the dry loop. So this is that first front. Look at that. It came through. Not really a cold front per se, but this is dry air right here. All this is dry air. Now the second front that's coming, let's start getting into that. So it is a little drier today. You'll feel it. Tonight will be a little bit drier in the air. But the big front is coming. And let's talk about that. So tomorrow, here's tomorrow. And unlike what Garth Brooks said, tomorrow is going to come. Hey, Jennifer, yes, we do in the morning. Hey, Bobby. Greg Montgomery, I used to love Busch Gardens when it was owned by... Well, the only thing that pissed me off, I used to be a Bud Light drinker, right? And... man, when they got sold out, SeaWorld changed. It lost that American. They used to have They used to have like Jimmy Buffett music at night, and they used to have some patriotic fireworks. And Budweiser had the horses there, and it was great, man. I loved it. But John says 84 degrees and 100 feet deep. That's still hot. So, hey, Bobby. All right. Wanda might bubble. We'll see. Wanda's going to have some sort of convection around a center and some sort of signs of circulation, I guess, for them to pull the trigger on that one. But, all right. So, this is the cold front coming now tomorrow. So, from here on out, we're going to talk about what's coming tomorrow and Thursday. So we got a slight chance. Tornado chance, 5%. Generally speaking, when the Storm Prediction Center has a 5% chart, that usually means it's going to have a tornado watch. Now remember, think of tacos, since it's Taco Tuesday, right? A watch is when you have a plate, you have a shell, you have meat, you have jalapenos, you have sour cream, you have onions and lettuce, cheese. You have everything put out. That means you have all the ingredients. It's a watch. That's a 21. When you have the taco done, made, everything's ready to go, that's a warning. Seeing it makes a lot more sense than telling it. But we could have tornado watches tomorrow. That's a big area of 5%. That stretches all the way from eastern Texas almost to the Florida Panhandle. So watch for that tomorrow. And then and this is that approaching cold front. Say that 5 times. And of course we have Gulf warm water fueling the instability as our front comes down. So you get a little bit of instability in the air, and you can have some spin up supercells tomorrow. On Thursday, we don't have that yet, but probabilistic means that these areas could be under tornado watches Thursday. And what they say Thursday, isolated, widely scattered, severe thunderstorms. And they mention tornadoes. Damaging gusts and a few tornadoes are possible. So pay attention. Timing, let's look at all that. Dang it, everybody wants tacos, Gypsy. No guacamole in my life. I do love wasabi. Wasabi. Have you ever been anywhere they give you we went to a party the other night and it was, they had all this sushi out, and they only had like one little blob of wasabi. I'm like, give me a whole damn thing, man. That wasabi is like the hardest things ever, man. Remember, Chili's used to come by with homemade guacamole. I think they stopped doing that. Let's all go eat tacos, man. Wasabi. Remember the Bud Light? Wasabi. Wasabi. All right. All right, so we know we got some severe storms, and yesterday I showed that. I'm like, we're gonna get it. We got it. It's like I hate that day 4 thing. Day 4 probability too low, and then we wake up to yellow today. Doesn't mean bad stuff's coming. It just means we could have some bad stuff coming. All right, so let's look at all the future models and timing now, and see. Before I forget, I'm more curious than anything. I want to see the wave swells here. Well, let's go to maximum. This maximum just gives it to you. You don't have to go looking for it. So here's the through Friday. That includes a little bit of our front, but these are the waves. So man, look at this. Let's go to the northeast. So, man, these are 40, 45, 50 max foot seas coming in. So we're going to definitely have some major waves tonight coming in from the northeast. Anything light pink is 45 to 50 foot waves. This is from our nor'easter. So it's going to be choppy out there in the Atlantic. No cruise ships out there. Let's look at the cruise map, by the way. We haven't looked at that in a while. I got a map here of all the ships. Ships. And it's always a freaking struggle to find it. Where did I put it? Oh my God, it's down here somewhere. Surf forecast, red tides. It's right around here. Oh, live marine traffic map. There it is. So let's see if there's any brave cowboys up there. Look at all these ships in the water. So, not a lot right now. Look at this big old hole right here. So this is kind of where our low pressure area is. So here's New Jersey. So all the ships staying away from our low pressure area. All right, so let's go back to timing of our system. I don't know if the HRR will make it that far yet. We are almost in 48-hour window. All right, here it comes. 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 Boom, 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 boom. Look at that freaking thing. Oh my goodness. We got to go to Texas. We got to show Texas first. We go Gulf Coast. Oh, I forgot they added this. Thank you so much. You guys talking about ship. Listen. Oh, I can't ever find. I moved it. Listen, I forgot to tell everybody real quick. Big news on our cruise, by the way. Listen. We have 20 cabins now. We got Sean was able to get 20 cabins. We were sold out. We got 20 cabins opened up for our block. For our cruise in March, okay? First one ever. Tom and Dan do it all the time. Ton of fun. We got so much crap planned for the week with private parties, dancing, karaoke, family feud, trivia, scavenger hunts, meet and greets. It's going to be an unbelievable 7-day cruise out of Cape Canaveral. But if you're waiting, we had a wait list. Some people didn't even want to bother being on a wait list, but it is opened up. So we got 20 cabins on the brand new Mardi Gras. Somebody was talking about that. So fun for the family. We're bringing the girls. Julie's coming. We got the crew from Furman coming. Greg and Jason. We got great support with ABC and Coastal Claims. Putting up some bucks so we can give away some swag and bring the whole MWP crew with us. Phil's going. Shelly's going. So do it. Be a part of it. Inaugural. It's going to be fun. Cannot wait. It's in March, too. Absolutely no hurricanes to worry about. Nothing. So, timing. Check this out. Midnight tonight. Here we go. Big, bad Halloween cold front coming. We could have 50s in the Florida panhandle or peninsula way down towards Miami, possibly Monday morning. Big push of cold Arctic air coming. First one of the season. All right, so here's the storms. This is what we got to worry about. 1 a.m. tomorrow. Tonight. 1 a.m. is technically tomorrow, but it's easier to say 1 a.m. tonight. There's our line. Squall line. Not feeder band. Squall line. Here we go. 4 a.m. Eastern time. That would be, 3 o'clock Central Daylight Time. So overnight, tonight, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. This is morning, Wednesday, 8 a.m. Holy cow, it's coming. Louisiana, 11 a.m. tomorrow. Big old line, nasty line tomorrow morning. Cold front, squall line. Pumping up that warm Gulf moisture as the winds collide. Nasty day tomorrow here, Louisiana, afternoon. Here it comes, getting close to Whitney, where I was hanging out in Booty. This is 3 o'clock tomorrow. Here we go. Tomorrow evening it's going to be a bad commute home. 5 o'clock somewhere. Hunter's going to town. So that's pretty nasty squall line setting up on radar. This is tomorrow afternoon, later, early evening. And then it gets close to Mississippi overnight. This is later. This is sunset, sundown, when the sun goes down on my side of town. So here's overnight. So midnight could be still making its way into Pensacola. So the storms are going to be reaching Mobile and Pensacola area overnight, nearing midnight hour. This is 1 a.m. Thursday morning. That would be Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Cold fronts always end up speeding up. So I always add an hour to it. So here's Thursday, 2 a.m. Big old line. Look at that nasty line. Look at that low pressure right here. Look at that sucker. I love watching these things develop. Watch the low pressure come across. Look at this. Watch it start to spin. Look at that. There's our low pressure bringing down that cold Arctic air. So we only go out 45 hours. But this is 5 a.m. Thursday. So back to the SeaWorld question. You can get an idea. It's going to be around here 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. So it looks like Thursday morning, still hanging out there at Tallahassee. But we're going to be nearing the Florida West Coast commute time, 7, 8, 9 in the morning. And it is going to make its way all the way down. Let's take a look at the NAM. The NAM at least. Oh, God, what am I clicking here? I'm clicking all kinds of crap. Click, 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 click. All right, so let's go back to the NAM. NAM. Give me the NAM. Give me that damn NAM. Where is it? No, NAM Conish. Can we go southeast on the NAM Conish? Yeah, NAM. Nope, we can go Florida southeast. Well, let's do southeast because we got to worry about the Carolinas. All right, so let's just look at Super. So this will go out a little farther. This is the NAM. And the NAM, it's not doing a very good job. Look how much slower it is. So here's Thursday, 8 a.m. on the NAM. Interesting. Noon. So there's a little discrepancy there. The HRR has this here about 7, 8 in the morning. And this is the NAM at noon. So I don't think that's very correct, though. Let's take a look at the higher resolution GFS here and take a look at the latest timing estimates. Now, this is the old dot matrix Terrible radar, but this is, you got to kind of squint, kind of make it look high resolution. It's the ugliest radar on the planet, but it's high resolution. Oh, we can go to Levi's site. But anyway, here's Thursday, 12 this is 7 a.m. More likely, 7 a.m. will be about right here. 7 a.m. Somewhere in this little range right here would be 7 a.m. Thursday. Could be a little later, but you get the idea. And then the storms get a little stronger up here. Well, let's just go to Levi's site. It's a whole lot sexier to look at. And it's free. Free is for me. All right, so here we go. Here is the higher resolution GFS. And we can take a look at that. So here it is. Here it comes. Well, it's not really high resolution, but you get the idea. Here's Thursday morning. Kind of hard to see where it sets up, but you get an idea right there. 7 a.m. morning. And then this is later in the day, Thursday. There's our storms kind of like hanging out possibly here late Thursday night into Friday, maybe morning hours. And then it goes away. Bye-bye. I wish it was a little more higher resolution. CMC is a little higher resolution. Here is the CMC. I see the CMC is a little slower too. So there's some discrepancy. We have some saying 7 a.m. here. We got some saying 7 a.m. here. My experience with cold fronts, it'll end up being this guy. Cold fronts always end up tricking the models. But this is Thursday morning nonetheless. We might be able to see NAM 3KM. Nope, didn't go that far yet. Well, that 12s he just ran. Let's see. I think we can look at, we could probably look at the 12KM. Might be a little better. Doesn't go out yet. 6Z does. This is more Thursday morning. But you get the idea. So we can have, we got nasty weather tomorrow. Let's go back to that. Let's worry about tomorrow right now because that's going to be interesting with this squall line coming in. We have a whole bunch of tools we can look at for tomorrow with how severe we could see. Let's look at some Cape values for tomorrow. And it's pretty strong, and pretty strong indicators, Cape values at least. This is getting close to the Wednesday time frame we talked about, Wednesday evening, early afternoon. Let's see if we got any tornado parameters. There's some tornado parameters popping up. So here's indications here that we could see tornadic activity earlier Wednesday afternoon, later Wednesday afternoon. So there's a couple significant indicators at least that we could see some tornadoes tomorrow. Let's see the updraft. There's a lot of instability atmosphere. So, definitely a lot to watch tomorrow. Just plan it accordingly. Here's the front coming down. Big old bad front. Cold air rushing in. This is gonna bring some cold air. Tropics are quiet, Travis. Pensacola, question mark there, Leslie. It could be overnight Wednesday into Thursday. Most models are showing you're going to get it before daylight on Thursday. So prepare for a rough night tomorrow night into Thursday morning. Could be gone by daybreak. So, yeah. Anything else? Cold. Let's look at temps. Let's look at southeast temps just for fun. Let's get an idea of what we got. Nobody else really gets excited about cool weather but us because we never get it. So let's take a look at that. We'll look at some low temperatures. So let's take a look here. So our first cold front. So this is interesting. So this little cold front we got now, actually, wasn't in the cards last week. But we technically have a cold front that just came through southeast here across Florida. So the Euro, believe it or not, is showing 50s possible. Anything blue is in the 50s. So we could have some sneaky wake up temps tomorrow in the low 60s, upper 50s across a big chunk of the central Florida here. Then a little warm up. Thursday comes back. That front didn't last long. Now the big one here comes Friday. Here comes the front Friday morning. Here comes Saturday. Boom. See, a lot more deeper blues Saturday morning. Now watch Sunday. Boom. Blues sneaking down into Florida. And then Monday, boom, boom. We got 40s possibly sneaking into upper Florida. This is Monday morning. So we got a double whammy cool weather. We got a surprise tomorrow. That's not the real cold front. It's a double cold front. And then we got the big one coming over the weekend. So that's pretty cool weather, man. We got weatherman. Here is Monday morning. Now this is hot. This is 1st of November. 40s splattered all the way through the south here. Low 50s possible. Mid 50s across, The tricky thing with this, though, is listen. Oh, shoot. Where did that go? All right. Tricky thing with this is this. All right. It's not really going to be your Halloween temps. The good news is that it's going to be cool on Sunday. So, the good news, at least for Sunday, we're not seeing highs Sunday. We might not even hit 70. We could see seven. We might see no 70s north on Sunday, Halloween day, according to the Euro at least. It might not even get into the 70s. Even on Sunday or Saturday. This is a big cold front, I'm telling you. Saturday might not reach 70s for a big chunk of the state. Look at that. High temperature on Saturday still in the 50s for the upper Gulf. You guys don't even get into the 60s on Saturday, according to the Euro. 59 for a high Tallahassee on Saturday. Now this is the Euro. Euro is always a little aggressive. It's the optimist. Let's take a look at Saturday highs. A little warmer on the GFS. Not much. 5 degrees maybe. Sunday highs on the GFS. A little higher. But still showing lows creeping down in the 50s. I4. So hey, it's coming. How about that? Is that exciting? Harold says 40's warm. Thanks, Loretta Reed. Appreciate being a fan. Jennifer, I saw your boots with the fur. Anybody asking about the cruise, man, just message Sean and he's great. He'll get right back with you on options and on whatnot. Vicky, it'll be a slow warm-up. Monday's going to be nice and cool. Tuesday, it's a slow trickle. There's another front. Ooh, look at this one. That one kind of flattens out. It's weird. It seems like the pattern this year has been this. We have one front that does this, then the next front does that. Then the next front does that. So next week we kind of have another one flatten out a little bit. It doesn't really make it down. So back to tropics real quick. It's the only model still continuing to show that Caribbean spot, by the way, is so the front does this, a little bit of lingering low pressure hangs around and then pops across. So the CMC is really the only one that's been consistently showing this. Here's our front coming down. It's a low dipper. Oh, we got to show there's a little bit of leftover, and then it crosses over Central America. So it makes sense. It's just nothing pulls it up. But there are a few ensembles. So not 100% sold yet that this is going to disappear. 10%. I'm watching 10%. I'm sorry I forgot about the 500. We were going to look at that 500 dip. Let's take a look at that. This is what creates all the instability. So I've learned, this is why we knew that this was going to be kind of significant. Some of these velocity maps, 500, I like this dip one here. This is 500 velocity. It shows, this is Wednesday, shows that big dip in the jet stream here. And when you get a big dip in the jet stream, this is middle level low. This is where you get that springtime pattern of thunderstorms that really pull up from the Gulf. The jet stream creates instability with the winds. So when you have the jet stream, blowing one direction, Gulf blowing the other direction, you get you get things spinning, and that's the springtime pattern. You get these. Reed calls them bowling balls. There's a bowling ball. Copyright Reed Timmer. But you get these low dip jet stream, and it creates the potential for storms. And you can see that right here. There's another good one. Let's look at 500 right here. 500. Here's a good shot. Really good shot. So here is the jet stream really dipping down Wednesday. Big time dip in the jet stream, creating all this instability. And bringing in that cold Arctic air. So you get a big dip down here, you get that spring type setup with tornadoes, and we will see for sure. I wonder what this deep layer wind shear is. I think it's more of a combination of everything. You get to low level, crossing up from the south, upper level. So anyway, we got a big dip in the jet stream coming, and that's creating this chance for storms. How about that, right? Hey, it's been an hour. I try to keep it an hour. So, Vicky, you're welcome. Hope some of this makes sense. I feel good. We picked up on this potential for severe storms for Thursday. So everybody, and this nor'easter, man, that came out of nowhere. That's kind of popped out of nowhere. So that's going to be interesting to watch unfold today. See how low it can get. Current, let's take a look at it. You'll start to see it starting to spin up here. Let's see what some of the latest low pressure predictions are. It was weathernerds.org, and there's our spin. But some of the latest, let's see, we might be able to see the 6Z. Let's look at the 6Z. Get an idea here what the latest. So the euro, 975. Look at that, right off the coast. If that was hurricane, that would be category 2 likelihood on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Vivian, yeah, that tornado outbreak was very shocking too. Very little coverage of that, by the way. It was kind of snuck in on everybody. But the latest euro tonight shows that 975. Latest GFS showing a a little closer, 977. Wow, almost touching. So 977 on the GFS, that's the 6Z. Max wind gust for, let's see here, So it is showing anything brown is 68, 72 knots. Max 69 knots. So could be hurricane force winds into Massachusetts tonight on the GFS. The Euro max winds are about the same, a little lower, a little farther south. Still 50, 60 knots coming in. HRR, very aggressive on the winds. Holy crap, 89. That's some massive winds. Now, some people were saying the HRR does a lot better job on the these style systems, so that could be interesting. Let's take a look. According to the GFS, or the HRR, we could get some, look at that. We could have close to 80 knots of winds. That's and that's overnight. That's tonight, 4 a.m. Actually, these start a little earlier tonight. This would be like 11 o'clock tonight. But into Long Island, 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. So still some pretty significant winds predicted here for tonight from our nor'easter. Crazy. All right. Anything else? Let's drink. I want to post that map. I'll leave that one up because I got to post that one. That's impressive. All right. Anything else cool? Anything good? Brent's kept camping. Where the heck's Live Oak at? I'm very confused. Let's see. Live Oak. Is that Tampa? North. Yeah, I know where it's at. Other than the rain's coming down in the morning Thursday, listen, hey, so seriously, if you're camping in an RV, do not put the awning out until this cold front comes past. It's going to be extremely windy early Thursday morning, but it'll be long gone Thursday afternoon. Then it'll be an awesome Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just don't put the awning out. Yeah, Brew Crew, listen, we got a pumpkin contest that Julie, we taped up the, we thought we were going to be tricked. I broke 3, look at that, I even got an injury. I got a pumpkin injury. I broke 3 of the little jigsaw things. Go figure. She was popping out the eyeball. Both eyeballs came up, so she's got like a Cyclops looking Halloween guy. I thought I was going to get tricked and make the spider bigger. Well, now I just got a big hole in where the freaking pumpkin is. It's like, that didn't work out good. So we're going to fail that competition. But we got a free shirt to the winner of the Brew Crew. And by the way, Brew Crew guys, listen, I got 1,000. Well, I'm not going to mail 1,000, but we got our koozies in. And we have the shirts, should be here any day for the Cat 5s. So we'll get on that, mailing that stuff out early November. So you'll have your stuff well before Thanksgiving. Another injury, Shelly. This is the great pumpkin injury of 2021. I got pictures of the girls doing it, though. It was fun. They had a good time. Then of course, Emily had a hard time. Don't forget your app, by the way. I got Invest 94 on there now. See that? See, I always update the app. We have a lot of folk that like the app. So you go 94 and you get all the goodies, all the links you could possibly want on 94. Easy way to do it. But here's the pictures last night. There's Julie doing the pumpkins. So there's supposed to be 2 eyeballs there. Well, we ended up with 1 eyeball. So there they are. They're doing it on the back porch. So we did the pumpkin spirit. Look, she gave the dogs a bath yesterday. They did not like it. They did not like it. We had big winds come through Oldsmar, and I knocked over my witch and my skeleton. Halloween store. It's always fun. There's Sarah peeking around the guy. She loves Halloween store. Good times. All right. Cool beans. All right, listen up. So we'll be back live tomorrow. A lot of weather to track. Got a big bad cold front coming in. That'll be change of season, batten down the hatches, unplug your hurricane or your Halloween blow-ups. And then we have Halloween. So exciting couple days. Tropics are quiet other than Invest 94. That's more of a nor'easter. So I'll be watching for our MWPs up that way, letting us know how bad the winds are tonight in Boston area. And I have shish kebab leftovers today. I am so excited. We have high school softball tonight. Yay. So, cool beans. All right, we'll see everybody tomorrow. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all the supporters. Thanks Shelly and Phil and Sandy and Julie and all the folks behind the scenes trying to keep this crazy train wreck going. Oh my goodness. All right, hey, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Tomorrow's hump day. We can all hump with our